China has many sacred mountains where few Westerners venture, yet there are those that do. The owner of Sacred Journeys, Lin Hai, initially got into Chinese martial arts for self-defense.
New York was kind of violent in the 60s, so I practiced martial arts and then it became part of my own ego.
But a trip to the home of Kung Fu, the Shaolin Buddhist temple in China, would change Lin Hai forever.
When I got to the temple, the abbot of the temple grabbed my hand and gave me a transmission of pure love and compassion, and destroyed every single thought and feeling of martial arts I ever had.
This opened a door for Lin Hai to study Chinese medicine, and he went on to study softer styles of Kung Fu, such as Bagua and Tai Chi, as well as Tibetan meditation. Lin Hai learned from Buddhist masters and Taoist temples in remote mountainous regions of China. Because of his own experience, he recognizes the profound effect that visiting China's sacred mountains and spiritual sites can have on people's lives in an age where material wealth is often placed above all else.
But one thing about wealth is that it can buy you a lot of things, but it really can't buy you eternal happiness. To really find that eternal happiness, you have to look within. And to look within, you really have to go on a journey of self-discovery. And so on an outer level, we go on these journeys of self-discoveries into the tribal areas, into the mountains, the temples and whatnot. On an inner level, though, it's sort of purifying all our attachments and our negativities and our defilements, transforming our ignorance, greed and hatred into love, compassion and wisdom. And it's a lot easier to do that when you're on a spiritual mountain with a spiritual energy present.
Lin Hai now runs a business that takes Americans to China for their own spiritual journeys in the mountains. He often takes clients to remote mountain caves where many generations of masters have sat in meditation.
And when you go into the caves, some of the cave complexes are quite deep, and you always see these magical signs like the footprint or handprint of different masters and finger drawings in the rock and little sacred caves that are hard to get into, but once you get in there and you meditate, the energy is very strong.
Lin Hai brings back some of this same energy to his home and practice room in Queens, New York, where he inspires New Yorkers to take the first step on their own sacred journeys.